Morning guys, Coach Joe. We're just going to put up these videos here for you guys. That way you can see our DZone coverage and a couple of things here. That way we're prepared this weekend so we can make sure we go over everything. That way we're ready to go this weekend and we're ready to have a successful weekend. Alright, so DZone coverage, right? We always talk about layering, right? DZone coverage is delicious. We talk about that cake. Okay, so first guy in D1 on the puck, right here, hit layer. Okay. Creating battles, creating a turnover, not letting him beat us, right? We don't want to let him beat us top side this way, okay? We don't want to let him beat us there. He's going to beat us. We're going to beat him low like that, and that's fine because our support's going to be there. But we want to get stick on puck, good body position, right? And make sure we're generating that turnover, right? We're a great one-on-one team. That's what we're going to be, all right? So, second would be the first forward back would be our F1. Okay, he's going to be the support layer, and there it is. Okay, nice layer there. So he's in nice and tight, just inside the dot line here. It's like if this is the, like if we're talking about this being the dot line, right? He's just inside there. Okay, he's just inside there, making sure that if there is a turnover, he's the first one to get the puck, looking for an outlet, trying to make a play with it. Okay, this defenseman right here, he gets beat. Okay, he gets beat in. He's the first guy. He's the first line of defense to go attack him. Remember, F1, we want to stay on the D side of the puck. That means you want to stay a little higher than the battle, so probably right on the dot line. So this way we can close on him in there if he gets beat to the inside. Okay, support layer. D2, second defenseman in the zone, comes in, strong side pipe, right? Here's our net front layer. Okay, and just to remind us all here, here's our house. Oh, can't see, there we go. Want to keep everything out of there. Okay, so we're going to do everything possible to stay out of that house. Okay, so D2, right? He's got the net front. He doesn't necessarily have to box out. He doesn't have to necessarily tussle with the guy in front. Like if there's a guy in front, he doesn't have to necessarily push him out of there and get rid of him. He doesn't need to stay in front of him, keep his stick down, and not let that be an option. Okay, he can be an outlet here. If we make a turnover, right, he can be an outlet to the back. We can come here. He goes back to the front. He can join the rush, right? So make sure we're inside that layer there. Okay, let me move this layer down a little bit. All right. So, there we go. All right. So, F3 or F2, we'll just go in the order. So F2 is our weak side layer, which is very important. Okay. He goes there. He patrols that high slot, just like if you were on offense trying to score a goal. It's the wrong color, but you get it? Yeah, no, I should make the right color. All right? Just like if he's trying to score a goal. All right? We're protecting this layer right there. We're protecting everything in the middle. If there's a guy on the back side, right, somewhere, there's a guy somewhere in this area, that's going to be F2's job, okay, to cover that area. But for the most part, we want to stay nice and tight, and make sure we're cutting off everything. So at any time, we're going to have 3 guys in that house, okay? So, F3, okay? We're going to bring him in nice and tight, almost even with F2, right? For our strong side support layer, which is right here. Okay, so he's in nice and tight. See how we got this nice layer of cake going on right there? All right, see all the layers? That's what we want. Okay, just like that. Now it gets crazy and it gets fast and it's chaotic. We can talk through it, right? Let's make sure we're talking through it, and make sure we're talking through it so it makes this everything less confusing, and we should be good to go on that. Okay. So now we're going to talk about when that puck shifts over to the other side. I'm going to try and go over all the scenarios in the D zone here. So let's see here. We're going to do. All right, so let's clear these layers here. All right, so okay, so that puck shifts over, right? We always want to force his defenseman. We want to force him down back this way, right? We want this forward, if he's got the puck, to go that way. All right, so now as that puck shifts, D2 attack this way, attack top down. Okay, don't attack like this, because if you attack underneath off the pipe, you're going to give them the top, and we don't want that, right? We're going to attack top down, stick out in front, ready to go, create that battle, right? That layer's a hit layer. Create a battle, create a turnover. This all happens at one time here, team, right? We all shift at once. We talk through it at once here, okay? So then F1 becomes back over here, or the center in this case, F1 or the center. He becomes that support layer. All right, here we go. Support layer, just like on the other side. This defenseman comes out, strong side pipe, marks up anybody that's there, okay? There's our weak side layer, or our net front layer. Okay, so he's there off the front pipe, ready to go. Okay, F2 shifts over this way. Okay, gives us our strong side layer. F3 back into the middle. Okay, gives us our weak side layer. All right, look at that. Now we get the red out here again, right? Let's get the red out there again. There you go. Look at the nice blue layers circled in red. Okay, we've always got 3 guys in that box, right? And we always have an F1 ready to support. D2, create a turnover, get something going here. All right, and look how we shift. Look how minimally we actually shift in this system, right? We got to make sure our F1 or our center, you got to be well conditioned. You're going to be center on this team, you got to be well conditioned. So you have to make sure, because you travel the longest out of everybody, but we got to make sure we're getting to our spots hard. All right. So, now, this puck comes up to the point. Okay, let's say this puck works its way up to the point here in the corner, right? F2, I need you at the high slot. I need you at the top of the circle, right? Because we're not going out after that guy. Because if we try to take this guy and we go out after him and he gets around, we're going to have a problem, right? So, on this point, we just want to get in the way, okay? I'm not so concerned with the shots out there. We just want to make sure we're in the way. Right, and if anything, if we're going to go after him, we're going this way. Right, make sure we go attack this way and then get in the way. Okay, there's one. So that's your first layer. Okay, that's your first layer on the outside. Boom. All right, layer 1. Layer 2, or the second layer, or the center is the second layer. He supports. He's coming right in the middle. Bang. There's our other layer. Okay, F3 sinks down. Right. Layer 3, D1, puck gets out to the point, we're tying up and pushing out whoever's here. D2 comes back, right? And then here's that third layer. Or that fourth layer, I should say. Right? So our goal is to get in the way of a shooter out here. Right? Our goal is to get in the way. Because remember the drill that we did in practice? How many shots Nikki actually saw? Probably 2. Right? So make sure we're getting in the way. And deflecting pucks out. All right. So now we're gonna get rid of these layers. Whoa, hello. So we're gonna get rid of these layers here. All right. And we're gonna look at the same thing. Puck's gonna shift over, right to this side. F3 or this winger who's on this side is out on his point, getting in the way, getting in a shooting lane. F1 or the center in this case comes over, bang, gets in the way. Gets in the way, right? D1 gets in the way. D2, good battle in front, right? Get in the way. F2 sinks in, right? So let's look. Here's a layer, there's a layer, there's a layer, and there's a layer, right? We got all guys right there, bang on a layer, on a layer, on a layer, and on a layer. So that way we're ready to go, right? We want to just get in the way and be ready to contest shots. Okay, so let's see if we can do this on a rotational basis here, which just means let me walk through like a live thing, right? So, right, so puck starts here, maybe it gets to the half wall, right? F3, you're going to sit, right? F1's going to support, okay? Actually, F3, if you want, you can come out a little bit. Now, we're going to stay in the box, actually. Stay in the house, right? Stay in, right? Maybe challenge a little bit. F1, okay, you're in support. F2, you're in the middle watching for anything here, right? Watching for anything backdoor. And if any puck gets out here, right, if it goes back, we need to be ready to shift and get in the way, right? So there we go. We stay in the house. We stay locked in, okay? Remember defense. Ooh, oh, jeez. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Remember, defense, we're staying in nice and tight. Okay, marking up anybody that's in front. D2, anybody's on the back door, back side here. Make sure we're picking them up. Okay. Right, even on the half wall, right? That thing gets out to the point, we're out, we're in the way. Right, it moves over across, we're out. F1 gets in the way, F3 sinks in, D2's there, D1's there, right? It moves over to that half wall. We're in, we're supporting, we're moving, and in. See how we always kind of stay inside that house? Right? We always want to make sure we're in the house a little bit, unless I give you the green light to go in pressure. Right, but other than that, I want to make sure we stay in the house. That puck gets anywhere down below these dots, right? Let's do that. That puck gets anywhere down below this dot line, okay? It's an automatic pressure. Automatic from our defenseman. So this puck gets down here, boom, go get him, support, drop in, your strong side, okay? We're moving, he's playing, right? We talk, we communicate, pass off. Comes around, D1, D2, F1, 3 strong, F3, or F2 weak, and there, we're in, right? We're in, helping. Boom. Pressure. Right, pressure. Gets back up, okay? We're here, top of the box, sinking in, right? Marking up until we have somebody. In and in. Right, so then even as it moves across. So we're going to notice that on the back side, right, there's a chance for some vacant space here. But if you keep that stick on the ice, that's not going to happen. Right, we're going to be able to get out of that just fine. Okay, so most teams are probably going to set you up like this. Right, so here's how it works right there. Oh, shoot. There we go. And we'll put their center in there. Okay, that's how most teams are probably going to set you up here. Right, that puck moves to that winger. We're going to come down. We're going to support. Okay, we're still going to stay nice and tight. Right, even that puck drops down to that winger. Automatic pressure, automatic support. In, strong side pipe, marking up. Okay, so you'll notice that everybody is responsible for the puck's location and a player. Right, so F2, that's your guy. F3, that's your guy. F1, whoa boy. Technically, that's your guy, and that's your guy. All right, we're all responsible for somebody out here. So make sure we're communicating and working through that. Okay? Communication and confidence will come from understanding what we're doing. Ask us questions. That's our job, is to get questions, right? So they decide to take this puck, and maybe he moves it around here. He bumps. They're going to come up here to set up. Automatic pressure because it's in the corner. Right? Automatic. Boom. F1 is support. D1, you're tying him. We're strong. We're weak. Look at that. Nice and tight. That's how we slide. All right. Now, what's going to happen sometimes in some of our games here, I can almost promise you, is that puck's going to get worked up to the point. Okay. And they're going to send all 3 guys in. But that's okay. You know, why is that okay if they do that? Because I got an F1 there and I got a D2 there to cover all those guys. See how now we're at least even up? And by the way, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bodies that puck's got to get through before Nicky or Heitzer sees it. Okay? So, make sure we're always protecting that house, guys. All right? And that's all I got for right now. That's your DZone coverage video. Make sure we understand what we're doing. Oh, no. Wait, there's one more thing. So some teams will do this. Right, some teams will take a puck maybe, and then they'll start putting 2 guys in front of the net like this because they think they're smart, and usually they stack them up like that. Okay, we're still running an automatic pressure. It doesn't matter. D2, go get the puck. F1, sit and support. Okay, F2 is strong. Now what we do is D1 covers him. Weak side winger is going to cover the backside guy just like that. Right, so hockey's all about creating 2-on-1s and outnumbering people. Look at this, right? We even up there, and actually we created a mismatch right there. With 3 of them, 2 of them, right? This guy over here isn't going to matter too much because I have a hard time believing that puck's actually going to make it all the way out there, right? Communication, teamwork, right? And that's how we're going to go. Alrighty?